Hello everyone! Today we will have a new lesson about keyboarding essentials. The human body is not designed for long sessions of repetitive movement. You might even know someone who has trained their hands and fingers by playing video games. Keyboarding can present similar dangers. When you key, you repeat many small movements with your hands and fingers. You might be keying for a long time. If you position yourself correctly, however, you can avoid strain and fatigue. Even if you do not practice healthy keying techniques, you might not experience any problems while you are young and flexible. However, over the years, if you don't begin to key correctly, you will repeat thousands of stressful movements. You risk painful, long-lasting injury that can reduce the quality of your life and your ability to work. It pays to develop healthy keying habits now. In terms of adjusting your workstation, in a classroom, you do not usually have much choice in the equipment you must use. However, flexible equipment and a little imagination can help you adjust your workstation. At the beginning of each class, adjust your workstation. Technique tip: never rest your arms, hands, or wrists on anything while you are keying. Adjusting your keyboard and mouse. You want your fingers to gently curve over the keys while your wrist is in flat, neutral position. If wrist rests are available, place one in front of the keyboard as a guide. Never rest your arms, hands, or wrist while you are keying. Place your mouse or trackball at the same height as your keyboard, in easy reach of your prepared hand. In adjusting the slope of your keyboard, if your keyboard slants toward you, you need to adjust it so it is flat or slopes down away from you. Flatten the kickstand at the back of the keyboard. Or alternatively, raise the front of the keyboard about 3/4 by using door wedges, a wood strip, or a box. Let's proceed to the correct keying posture. After you have adjusted your workstation, you need to maintain the correct keying posture. Following are some guidelines for keying correctly. Center your body on the J key about a hand's length from the keyboard and directly in front of the monitor. Hold your head straight over your shoulders without straining forward or backward. Position the monitor at eye level, about arm's length away so you look down about 10 degrees. Elongate and relax your neck. Keep your shoulders down. Tilt your keyboard slightly down toward the monitor. This helps you keep your wrist neutral and your fingers relaxed and curled. Adjust your chair and keyboard so your elbows bend at right angles. Keep your arms close to your sides but free to move slightly. Keep your wrists relaxed and straight in a neutral position. Keep your back upright or tilted slightly forward from the hips. Keep the slight natural curve of your lower back. Use a cushion or adjust the chair to support your lower back. Keep your knees slightly lower than your hips and adjust your chair so your feet are well supported. Use a footrest if needed. Let's discuss now about avoiding stress when keying. There are two ways to avoid stress when keying. First, you need to maintain the correct keying posture as you key. Second, you need to take a short break every 20 to 30 minutes and perform stretching exercises designed to help you avoid strain, fatigue, and injury. Maintaining a correct keying position. It's easy to start keying by using the correct position. As we key, however, many of us lose our focus and bad habits begin to creep in. It's important to check your keying position to make sure you're still having keying correctly. The following figure shows some guidelines for maintaining correct keying positions. On the left, maintain a correct upright posture. On the right image, avoid slouching, extending your elbows, or bending your wrist. On the left image, maintain a neutral position with your hands, while on the right image, avoid twisting your hands inward or outward. On the left image, maintain a neutral wrist position with gently curled fingers, while on the right image, avoid bending your wrist or using an upward sloping keyboard. In terms of stretching and resting, when you key for a long time, your muscles stiffen. You become fatigued and risk injury. You build tension in many parts of your body, including your neck, arms, and wrists. To relieve the tension and reduce the threat of injury, you should stretch before you start keying. You should also take short breaks from keying every 20 to 30 minutes and stretch. Stretch 1. The neck stretch. Sitting tall, bring your chin toward your chest, stretching the back of your neck. Slowly repeat 2 times. Stretch 2. The head turn. Begin with your head in a neutral position. Look all the way to the right without moving your chest or upper back. Then look to the left. Slowly repeat 2 times. Stretch 3. The head tilt. Begin with your head in a neutral position. Bring your ear toward your shoulder without turning your head or lifting your shoulder. Hold for a count of 5. Reverse directions. Stretch 4. Downward wrist stretch. With your left fingers pointing down and your palm in, place your right hand over your left knuckles. Extend your arms straight out. Gently press back with your right hand to a count of 10. Reverse hands. Repeat the stretches using a fist. Stretch 5. Upward wrist stretch. With your left fingers pointing up, place your right hand over your left palm. Extend your arms straight out. Gently press back with your right hand to a count of 10. Reverse hands. Repeat the stretches with fingers pointing down and the palm out. Let's talk about the benefits of keying correctly. Training takes effort and time. If you already use a keyboard, you might have to reteach your body to use correct techniques. You might ask yourself, why make the effort? I'm already keying fast enough. Just imagine, you will probably be using a computer for the rest of your life. If you don't learn now, you will probably need to learn later. There's really no escaping it. Besides, if you learn to key correctly, you will increase your speed, increase your efficiency, making fewer errors, increase your effectiveness because you can see your work and screen while your hands are free to work, and stay healthy, avoid injury, and remain productive over your lifetime. How about breaking bad habits? Many of you might have been keying for years. However, without any formal training, you can easily have developed bad habits. The best way to correct bad habits is to use the natural breaks as checkpoints. For instance, look at your own habits at the end of each exercise, paragraph, or page you type. Consider your posture, sitting position, hand position, keying technique, and work habits. To help you break your bad habits, consult the following bad habits checklist. Check it when you start keying and when you take a break. If you know you have a particular bad habit, try to focus on the correction at the beginning of every keying session. Eventually, the bad habit will be replaced by the good habit. It takes work, but it's worth it. Many of us have developed bad habits that we need to break. Here are the following bad habit checklists. First, slouching. It must be sit up straight with your feet flat and well supported. Next, reaching too far for those keyboard or the mouse. It must be sit one hand's length from the keyboard. Keep elbows at right angles. Next, leaning your hand on the keyboard or the wrist support. The correct is hover your hands over the keyboard. Curl your fingers slightly. Next, bending your wrist forward, back, left, or right. It must keep your forearms and wrists straight and in the neutral position. Next, pounding the keys. It should be strike keys lightly. Next, looking at the keyboard. The correct is the position to work stand close to the monitor at eye level. Keep your eyes on your work. Next, raising your elbows. It should be keep your arms close to your body. Next, raising your shoulders. It should keep your shoulders relaxed with your chest open and wide. And last example of bad habits checklist, keying with the wrong fingers. It should be practiced with correct fingers until you establish the right habit. Your speed will then improve. So that's all the topic about the keyboarding essentials. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.